Why are F1 stewarding decisions inconsistent? Imagine watching a race where a driver makes a move, and the decision that follows feels different each time. That's because stewarding decisions in Formula One can seem all over the place. The reason is tied to how the FIA, the sport's governing body, manages race rules and officials. The FIA appoints steward panels for each race, usually 3 members plus a chairman, from an international pool. These panels change from race to race, so the same incident might get different opinions depending on who is judging. Unlike the race director, who oversees the race consistently throughout the season, stewards are different every time. This rotation means they bring different backgrounds, experiences, and perspectives, which can influence how they interpret the rules. When a racing incident happens, stewards analyze video footage, telemetry data, and listen to team hearings. But many situations happen in a split second, and the rules don't always give a clear answer. For example, judging overtaking maneuvers involves looking at car positioning, control, and track limits. These are often subjective, and different stewards might weigh these factors differently. Since there is no single, permanent steward panel, consistency becomes a challenge. Drivers and teams have said that having a fixed group of stewards would help, because they'd understand how decisions are made and apply the rules more uniformly. But the current system aims to prevent bias from building up over time, even if it leads to some unpredictability. Another factor is that stewards work independently from the FIA race management team. They have to balance fairness, safety, and the integrity of the sport, all while making quick decisions during a race. The rules are complex, and applying them often involves judgment calls rather than mechanical checks. This adds to the variability. To improve things, the FIA is exploring ways to make stewarding more transparent, like sharing live audio explanations or using technology to help standardize rulings. For example, automated systems for detecting track limits could reduce disputes. In the end, the inconsistency mainly comes from the changing steward panels, the subjective nature of interpreting complex incidents, and the lack of a steady group of officials who develop a shared understanding. The FIA and the sport are working on reforms to make decisions fairer and more predictable, all while keeping racing safe and exciting.